Good morning, everybody. Carlos here. Just going to take you on a boat spotting tour of the beaches here in Gordon Head. Lots of action going on here. So the first part is San Juan Avenue into the sun. I have my shades on, so this is quite tolerable. Might not make the best video, but there you go. Today is recycle day in our neighborhood. I think I'll do the whole video today getting to Arbutus Cove, and then if that turns out okay, it will be submitted as a mini video podcast. I'm just not sure how good the audio is going to be on this, because I'm believing that I'm picking up audio from my earpods, my wireless Apple AirPods, I think they're called, the brand name. So this is the highest point on San Juan. Sierra Park to my right. Now I'm heading downhill towards Arbutus Cove, which is where, if it's low tide, I will be able to walk the beach. Otherwise, I will come back and walk along Arbutus Road to the next beach, which is, what's it called now? I always forget. Holly Dean, that's right. Holly Dean. As you can see, it's a beautiful day here in sunny BC. It's going to be a hot one today, but it's probably only 9 o'clock in the morning. I have to be back by 11 today. So this is the Wednesday episode of the Running Jackal podcast, as I switch the camera back to forward facing. This is where San Juan Avenue crosses Arbutus Road and Gordon Head Road. They all meet at this point. Gordon Head Road is to my right, and I go across the busy, well, not so busy today, but this could be quite a busy intersection. And then there's a footpath that takes me down to Arbutus Cove, which is literally less than 2 miles from my fridge. I can tell you later on exactly how far Arbutus Cove is when I get to the stairs. There's some cyclists cycling. See, it can get busy here, but people are all turning various ways. Alright, so this is the laneway I was telling you about. Going away from the noise now, heading downhill. 10% it claims to be. I have seen people doing hill repeats on this little laneway. So very soon I'll be able to find out if it's low tide or not. I could have checked the tide tables, I guess, but that would be far too logical for this jackal. So I'm just winging it. As I say, if it's high tide, or if I can't do the whole beach, then I will come back on this little laneway and then head to the next cove, which is Holly Dean Park. It's kind of nice view here. You get to see the San Juan Island. I'm experimenting with a cadence metronome. When I'm at 60 beats per minute or above, 60 strides per minute, I should say, or above, it goes silent. Otherwise, it clicks one stride every second to remind me to pick up the pace. So now I'm striding above the 60 strides a minute. Lots of stuff going out today in the trash. There's a nice, what is it called now? Sequoia tree. It looks like low tide to me. I think I'm going to be able to do my beach walk, but I'm scanning the horizon for boats. That was the plan. Plan A was boat spotting. But it looks as if I'm going to be able to do my beach walk to start with, which makes it that much more logical to be filming video at this stage. I'll know in about 10 seconds exactly if I can do this walk or not, or whether I have to double back. From the top of the stairs here, I'll be able to see if I have access to the whole stretch. It looks promising. Well, it's touch and go. There is a bit of the rock face over there lapping against the water, but I'm pretty sure there's enough dry rock for me to make the transition from Cadborough Bay, not Cadborough Bay, what is this called now? Arbutus Cove, to Hollydean Park. See, last time I did this, I was walking on flat sand. Today, I'm having trouble walking on these pebbles. Let me just stop for a second, give you a little scan. I don't want to wait too long because the tide seems to be coming in. The longer I leave it, the less dry rock I'm going to have over there. But I think I'm good. No boats to spot. There's one way off in the distance by the island. But I better push on, otherwise I'm going to end up with wet shoes. Some driftwood here. These logs get washed up and moved around every time the tide comes in. I can't remember that one being there before. But there's the problem, just up ahead. Whether I can get through or not is yet to be decided. I'm pretty sure I can. I have my road shoes on, which are not the best for scampering on wet rock, but I'm not scampering today. I'm walking. Hi there. So the dogs are a feature today. I've had dogs from the beginning to the middle and probably to the end of this video. I hope you can hear clearly the sound of the waves rippling. So here's the test. You can see there's water at the foot of the rocks, but there should be enough dry rock for me to keep away from the slimy, slippery stuff closer to the water's edge. Yep, I should be okay, but I've forgotten exactly what happens on the other side of this outcrop. I think the beach appears quite quickly. The beach route is re-established quite quickly. Yeah, this is where, oh yeah, I can see sand. I can see sand on the other side of these rocks. So it looks as if my beach walk will be successful. But I couldn't have left it another half an hour, because then I would have had to deal with, I would have had to deal with slippery conditions. Even now I'm slipping a little bit, but that wasn't wetness. That was more to do with the road shoes with sand on the treads. It was sand on dry rock. This is where they're doing a safety assessment of the bank here. They put in a lot of boulders. Whoops, almost got wet there. These boulders have all been put in to shore up the bank there. Hello. Quite a project they got going there, eh?
I know, it's awesome. We're trying to figure out what their plan is.
I think it's just to shore up the cliffside from sliding, because those properties at the top would come onto the beach if it wasn't for that.
Yeah, we're wondering what the pipes, what the white pipes are for.
Those pipes, it's hard to know. Probably service like the drains from the house, and there's probably an outspout somewhere out there. Yeah, it would be like storm drains. Anyway, interesting. Victoria Stonescape Limited are doing a good job. All right, so that is the beach walk done. I probably have about 15 minutes of video so far, so I won't stop just yet. .56 kilometers from my fridge. So if I head back reasonably directly, it should be 6 kilometer total. I might have some energy left to split some wood later on. So I'm at the point here, the tip of land that sticks out, separating Arbutus Cove from the next cove. Okay, so finally I'm heading towards Felton and Lambrick Park. I took a little detour there, but I managed to find this thing, which is it's an old picture frame with glass, which I was thinking of mounting a photograph in. All right, so less than a mile from my fridge, this is the Running Jackal saying goodbye from his midweek neighborhood walk. Bye-bye.